The Studio Vibe Arts are gearing up for a fun performance this week. It starts tonight. You've probably heard of it before, but here today we have our director Bryce in the glasses over there joining us, along with some of our cast members here. I'll start closest to me. We have Sam, he plays the Earthworm. We have Gabby as James, and on the end there we have Jen as Spiker. Thank you everyone for joining us.
No problem.
Yes, and if you didn't hear before, we are doing James and the Giant Peach, a classic for many Americans. So as the director, what are you hoping that people get out of this performance?
My goal always in any show, and especially if it's a classic, is that you get some of the nostalgia of it. So like we put in some clowns and things like that and added a little bit of the creepy factor to represent like the movie, but then we did some of the classic whimsy of the story that it generally comes from. So it's just kind of nice to like meld those things together so that whether you've read the book, you've seen the movie, you get a little bit of all of that put together in there.
And kind of get reminded too, I know I've read the book and seen the movie, but you almost forget a little bit what the whole thing is about until you watch it again. But Sam, so for you in this performance, tell us a little bit about your character.
Basically my character is like this one like insect where I'm basically like the little scared one who's always like, what is this? Just like all over the place. And
well, you do it pretty good already, I can see.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so Gabby, we got the big role right there. James, how's that going for you?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah, and so how would you explain your character to somebody?
Well, I mean, his parents die, and then he goes and lives with his aunts, but his aunts are like abusive and mean, so he runs away, kind of, I guess, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you're on the right track. Real question though for Sam and Gabby here, do you like peaches?
No.
Well, that's okay. You don't have to. The Earthworm showed he's doing a lot of eating of it, so that's okay. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. But so for Jen, how would you explain your character?
Spiker is sort of that, that crazy aunt from your nightmares, or that adult that every kid's afraid of, that only looks out for herself and wants to use everybody around her for everything she can get from them. So we have a lot of dynamic with Gabby there where we're chasing her around and trying to make her feel scared, and she's a little bit over the top and crazy.
Well, that's what we want to see on stage with this character, so it'll be wonderful. How have, for you, Bryce, how have the rehearsals been going? How's practice been?
You know, the nice part about this cast is they're just a dream to work with. They're so lighthearted, they have fun. Most of them are coming with smiles every day. It's been a little rough when we're running the show every night and all of us have to go to school and things like that. But like, they have worked so hard, and 90% of our leads are about 5th to 6th graders, besides a few adults. So like some of them it's their first shot at a lead, and some of them it's their first shot at big solos, and they're actually really killing it. So it's been great.
I believe that, yeah, a lot of talent in the area. And we have some pictures up on our screen right now kind of showing bits and pieces of it. That looks super fun. I get the creepy and whimsical part that you're talking about, the 2 and 2, just looking at that, I really see it coming through. So what are some of the show details? Tonight it opens, and then are there other performances? What's the schedule like?
Yep, so we have a show tonight at 7:30, and then Saturday at 7:30, and then 2 o'clock on Sunday, and that's our last performance. And you can either get tickets at the door or you can get them online. They're cheaper online just because we're at the concert venue at the TAC, so get them online because that's how they plan for who they're going to have there to work. So if you want the better price, get them online ahead. Get them online ahead,
okay. And that, can you remind us what that website is to get them online?
It's a long thing. tacmusicvenue.ticketspice.com/James and the Giant Peach.
Okay. I'm sure we could also just Google
Yep.
all of that.
Yep.
And hopefully it will pop up.
If you go on to our Instagram or our Facebook, it's all linked right in there, and you can click it and it'll send you right to where you need to go.
Okay, that's amazing. So Sam, for you, how has it been acting, performing? What do you enjoy about it?
I enjoy I love performing in front of a bunch of people, like family, friends, and it's always just an amazing experience to do. And
he gets a lot of hoot and hollers because he does the salsa routine and has the maracas and the big Helen Miranda hat and Carmen Miranda hat and all that kind of stuff. So he gets some big hoots and hollers because his is kind of that showstopper one where all the seagulls come in and dance with him and all that kind of jazz.
Yeah, and the character itself of the Earthworm is just kind of a fun one to watch there. Gabby, for you, what do you enjoy about acting, performing on stage?
I like making friends through the process of doing the play, and I like just performing in general.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, meant to be on the stage. Super fun thing. And so, Jen, for you, what's it like for you when you hit the spotlight?
It's actually really fun. Did a lot of acting when I was younger, and now I'm a teacher, and it's been really fun to reconnect with students on a different level. I've been both a director with Bryce before and now being back on stage. But what's really fun for me is my whole family is actually in the show. My daughter is playing the spider, and so it's been a really fun experience for us. Like, my whole family is in James and the Giant Peach, so it's been a really, really fun process to come full circle and see my daughter jump in, and she loves Gabby, and so it's been really fun in that way.
That is amazing. And speaking of family, bring your whole family out to the show again tonight and then tomorrow and Sunday as well. All of that information we'll have on our North Dakota Today website when we do this, when we post this interview. And then again, as he mentioned, TACmusicvenue.ticketspace.com/everything you see on your screen, or just, your good old friend Google. So everyone, thank you so much for coming on today.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it's going to be a great thing. So make sure you get out, support the local artists here, and these local activities are amazing. But coming up here on today's show, we're going to have more North Dakota Today for you. Stick around. We'll be right back.